Today, we live in the world where we mindlessly consume chemicals in the name of food. Most of us know about the green revolution that happened in 1960s to increase food production. But how many of us know about the side of converting agriculture into an industrial system by adopting modern technology and high-yield variety seeds? In today's video, I am going to talk about a natural crusader who changed the face of farming in Tamil Nadu. His name was Nammalwar, born into a farming family from the southern part of India in 1930s. Nammalwar was the first of many who fought against poisoning our lands with chemical fertilizers in the name of mass production. But he was not just any protester, he was an agriculture scientist, environmental activist, and organic farming expert who was well known for his work in spreading ecological farming. About his early life, Nammalwar was just like any of us. He completed his bachelor degree in agriculture and started working for government's agriculture research station as a junior researcher. It was the working experience which has changed his life forever. During his tenure here, the government had conducted various experiments in rainfed land using expensive input like hybrid seeds, chemical fertilizers, and chemical pesticides. Nammalwar considered this as futile as the rain-fed farmers will not be able to afford this method for long. He wanted to completely reorient the research work, but his peer refused to hear his methods. He was frustrated and left the job. For the next 10 years, he worked as an agronomist researching soil management and crop production. In the 1970s, he was highly influenced by Masunabu Pukuaku, who was a natural agronomist and the author of famous book Single Star Revolution. According to Nammalwar, in order to get optimal research in farming, farmers should rely minimally on external inputs. So-called waste should be recycled and used as input. He was a fierce critic of hybrid grafting and bark seeds. But he didn't just stop with just criticizing and making comments. He interacted with local farmers, understood their needs, and based on their input evolved farming practices suited for the local farmers. In 1990, he founded a network called LISA, which is Low External Input and Sustainable Agriculture, to promote ecological farming. He spent a substantial amount of his time actively touring the south to promote and conduct training on organic farming. He has authored and published several books on nature and natural farming. Some of his other highlights of his work include rehabilitation of tsunami-affected farming lands, his protest against methane gas project in farming lands, and his legendary fight against a multinational company patenting neem tree. His creation of Vanagam, a trust for creating public awareness about organic farming. And this is just a drop in the ocean of Nammalwar's contribution to ecological and sustainable farming. This legend died on December 30, 2013 due to ill health while on his way to fight against methane gas project. Nammalwar fought until his last breath against anything that affects nature and our environment. He wanted to see humans coexisting with nature and a world without infertile lands. He is an inspiration to many youngsters now who wants to do organic farming. He was one of the main reasons for awareness of organic farming in South India, and our general owe him a lot for that. So now we have the responsibility to pass on his methods and knowledge to our next generation. So support organic farming, save nature. Thank you.